As a leader in the manufacturing sector, what innovative strategies have you implemented to drive revenue growth and spearhead successful projects over the past year? And could you share key milestones that highlight your company's performance under your leadership?
BFW has been known for engineering. Some of the subtle changes that we did was to deepen our understanding of the customer need. We were producing very good products,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a little bit gap in alignment in addressing the customer problems. And that's why 10 years ago we looked at what are the changes that we should do in our product development strategies. And this made a huge change in not only bringing out the products that the customer needs, but also needs ahead of time. So why let him come to a problem stage and then resolve it? But then can we help him not to get into that situation?
Okay.
And that's how we moved into producing products on a platform basis. And that's been quite successful for us. That's helped us scale faster, address the customer needs, and the most important thing, improve the quality of it. So that's been a major directional change, I would say. For us, it was only about people. And you would appreciate very few people would be excited to come to a very hardcore engineering product industry like machine tool. And
Mm-hmm.
that's where most of the companies struggle to get good talent.
Mm-hmm.
And as we grow, the need for talent increase. So we took a strategy to develop younger people, and over the last 10 years, we have been able to reduce the average age group of our organization by 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And these young leaders have started taking initiatives in leading businesses, leading product. So many of the newer products that have come up are from young product leaders. And
That's
that's
good.
a big change. So they brought in energy
Mm-hmm.
with the experience and wisdom of many of our experienced people.
Okay.
You know that industry leaders have always been from some way or the other associated with BFW for the last 60 years. This combination has been a great advantage for us.
About the impact and contribution, how have your decisions and leadership style contributed to your company's position in the manufacturing industry, and what measurable outcomes such as revenue growth, market share expansion, or operational excellence stand out as your significant achievements?
So revenues grew very steeply, except for the years of COVID. So
Mhm.
if you remove that, we've been growing at a CAGR of about 30%. Scaling in a capital goods industries, it's much more difficult than any other industry. You have to innovate a lot of processes in-house. So this growth has really made us think how to innovate the processes of manufacturing. And if you see our latest factory, it is completely a conveyorized assembly, connected factory, and a very different way of manufacturing the machine, which also were designed by young engineers who were not from the machine tool industry. Brought in a lot of ideas from the automobile industry itself. And that's why scaling has been very important. We've been growing consistently at about 30% year on year.
And about the future outlook, what are your priorities for the coming years in terms of advancing your organization's growth and fostering innovation and contributing to India's global competitiveness in the manufacturing
For
sector?
us, innovation has always been in the center of things. So you'll see the first HMCs were brought by BFW in 80s. First five-axis, pure five-axis machines have been brought up by BFW.
Mhm.
Now we have brought in this innovation to develop products which are uh, of larger multi-purpose, bigger size machines.
Mhm.
You will see the big size turn mill machines, the jig boring machines, the flow boring machines. You see very complex five-axis machines on the vertical side, on the horizontal side, on the table, on the spindle, and very high speed precision small size machines for the electronic industry. The other part of innovation is on the additive manufacturing. For the first time, we're launching in the Imtex double a hybrid machine with two additive technologies and one subtractive technology. This is the first in the world,
That's
and
interesting.
that would cover any metal from reflective materials like copper, aluminium, etc., to exotic materials like titanium, and you'll find any type of application for this type of editor machine.
So that will be for diverse sectors also.
Diverse sectors, and in one setup you can finish the component to the part drawing. That's the innovation we brought in, because we also make machines, design the processes for components. Other subsidiary of BAMPL has also doing extremely well on making components for very very complex components for aerospace, defense, and medical equipment. Our M2 Next, which is working on the editor machine, has also developed a lot of complex automotive, automation solutions. This combination of autonomous, automation, digitization, connected, brings a whole solution of precision, not only machine as a precision element. Machines have been, as solutions as a whole system has been exported to advanced countries, to some of the best companies, and that gives us a lot of happiness and satisfaction.
Good to know. Make in India at the best.
Yeah.
Manufacturing sector in embracing digital transformation. How are you integrating this Industry 4.0 technologies into your products, and what impact do you foresee these changes on Indian manufacturing sector?
We are doing a lot. We were the very early ones to adopt automation into the system. The whole IoT system of Iris was developed long time ago by us, and that becomes an integral part of our machines. And we have delivered lines of machines, complete solutions of machines with an IoT built in. And when we say about IoT, it's not only for machines but the whole ecosystem. So you can connect the gauging, measurements, any other material handling things, etc. And we now have our own AMR with a robotic solution. So everything in the ecosystem is connected together and they talk to each other. Automation solutions have been there for every complex problem. I'd say that please throw us a problem and we would be able to solve that with our automation and digitization solution. Sort of give that confidence to the customers. We have implemented most of it in our own factory, and that's a proof that people can see, test it out, question us, get satisfied, and then adopt that. But the good part is in India today, nobody's asking what can it be done or not done. People have started believing in automation. People have started believing in digitization, the benefits of that, right? How a digital gauging system and the measurement systems can throw solutions for predictive, preventive solutions in the machines, etc. You don't have to spend time now justifying all this investment. People believe in that, and the more you put in solutions for them, they're ready to adopt that. That's a good part, and you can see this massive change in the industry. So our group of digitization is growing in leaps and bounds. And each of the solutions is for different industry and very, very different from the previous one. It's interesting times for automation and digitization.
Sure. And compared to last time, you have a bigger stall at Imtex this time. So what are the new innovations that you are?
Yeah, every machine is new that we're displaying.
Yeah.
And these are from very small, high-speed machines, single spindle, double spindle, 5-axis spindles, to the bigger 5-axis machines on the vertical table type, to the double column machines which are more accurate, high producing, the floor boring machine. We have tied up with companies like TOS and SMT to produce some of the global products in India. We have the turn mill machine of SMT, Swedish machine tool, with which we've partnered to make that machine. It's a very complex machine needed for our defense sector so much because these were all imported. And at this time, India needs such machines for our customers in defense sector. To the machines in the horizontal machining, our most popular Orion machine, and we have a host of turning solutions. As I said, in the additive sector, we are launching the new additive hybrid with 2 technologies of additive. We are showcasing our AMR with the Kobo built-in for machine tendering, and also introducing our competitors. So it's a variety of, so none of the 2 technologies are similar here. We are showing a variety of capabilities.
The Indian automotive sector is seeing a sea change with the EV sector coming up. So, are you showcasing anything which is very relevant to the EV sector?
Yeah, so we've been very, very strong in the EV components. Most of our customers in the last 2 years have moved to those, and we are addressing a lot of such components like the motor casing or the shafts or the battery trays. I'd like to share that the most complex battery tray machining order that we are executing now, which will be dispatched in March, will go to North America. First machine, probably with a lot of robotic machining in that, would be unique and maybe the first in the world to be done, and going straight to the most prestigious customer in the world in North America. So we're doing a lot of work on EV.